sports. It's in the game.
Wow, he just took off on that one, and he might have just won the game for him.
Tonight,
Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from L.A. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And his first pass is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Stays on his feet. Shoves him aside. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this out to Spiller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Herbert on 1st down. Now a deep one for Johnston. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Quentin Johnston, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On third down, here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Taken in at the 11. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Drops it underneath to Spiller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Herbert throwing again. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Donald Parham from a yard out. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That one, a first down pickup of 8. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 7. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Herbert now. It's Williams on the catch. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Purdy now to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Quentin Johnston and the offense back to work.
He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the 50, here's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Josh Palmer,
as the first half is winding down.
and the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now Herbert with it looking to pass. He's got it. It's Spiller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Josh Palmer.
His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Purdy off the play fake. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a first down.
On first down, it's Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Out of the gun, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Mike Williams.
40 yards.
And the Chargers are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
On second down, here's the option.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6.
Purdy.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Quentin Johnston and the offense back to work.
They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown!
Josh Palmer,
55 yards.
And the Chargers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a wrap. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And he will find his man on the outside. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Complete to Johnston here.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Quentin Johnston
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Chargers continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Rosas good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now third down and very long.
And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Breaks through the contact. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Chargers offense back out and ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
today. From so...
(3-0) versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Allen going to go to the air right away. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Operating from the gun. Allen
throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Allen.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Now Allen. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Khalil Mack. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last
touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. There he goes right side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
And now out come the Bills. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Allen going to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
To the air, Allen to the right side and complete to Atwell.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. To throw, it's Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Khalil Mack able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Herbert now.
He'll find Williams on the slant.
Touchdown!
Mike Williams.
In the final seconds of the first half, And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On second down, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Setting up the screen, here's Spiller. Touchdown, Chargers. Isaiah Spiller, 28 yards. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Isaiah Spiller. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On second down, here's Allen. And Diggs has it. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Khalil Mack, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
Chargers offense back onto the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Allen.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
he's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to speed things up here. Herbert operating from the red zone. On the screen, complete to Spiller. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
Here's the Buffalo take over here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Allen now on 1st down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Tui Pelotu
coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, Allen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it.
Finds Spiller on the check down.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And to the right side here, it's Allen. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Again, Herbert.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw here, Herbert. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%. But it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.